Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. What you see before you is a large metal piece of wall art that I found at Goodwill, and it was only $9.09. In this DIY, I'll show you how I take this piece and convert it into something really glam and beautiful. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I'll do is remove this medallion from the center of the wall art. And to my amazement, it was easily removed with a butter knife. You'll find out later why I removed the medallion. Next, I'll take this outside and spray paint the entire piece silver. Okay guys, so this time around, I'll be using this flower. I picked this one up at Hobby Lobby as well. And as you can see, it says Hobby Lobby. And there's the SKU. Now if you go in Hobby Lobby and get this, be careful with the tickets. This one says $11.99. So make sure you check it because some of them says $19.99 and it's the same exact flower. So make sure you find the one for $11.99. Okay, so here I have some paper down to protect my surface. I could spray paint the silver, but I kind of like the thickness of the paint. I'm going to use this metallic silver. And I've been using this container of paint for probably 2 years now. But yeah, I picked this up at Michael's and it's really lasting a long time. So I'm just going to put some paint in this container. I have this really big, soft paintbrush. I'm just going to go in and start painting. I'm going to start painting from the back first. But let me remove this. And I'm just going to hold it by this piece and just start painting. Here's my paint. Now you can use spray paint if you want. This is going to be a long process. And I'm actually going to have to go over this twice. It's really hard for me to paint this because I really like the color of the pink, but I think I want the flower to be silver more than I want it to be pink. Okay. So I'm going to do every single petal like this. Once the back dries, I'll come in and do the front. And then I'll come in with a second layer. But yeah, I'm excited. Here's the back after one layer of paint. So I'm going to allow this to dry. Then I'll come back and start on this side. Once I do that, I'll do a second layer on each side. Okay, so now I'll just do the center in one petal. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this and then come back. Okay, so here's what it looks like in the front. Again, I'll let this completely dry. Come back in and do a second coat. I like using this paint because it's going to make the flower, it's going to make it more stiff than spray paint would. So yeah, that's another reason I chose to brush on the paint. So, yeah. Okay, so here's my flower. Look at that. What a beautiful transformation. And here's what it looks like on the back. So I'm actually thinking about adding some silver leaf to this. I was thinking about maybe putting some around the edges. Maybe just a little bit here. Here I use a small paintbrush to apply a thin layer of silver leaf adhesive to the flower petal. Very thin layer. So now I'll allow that to dry and get tacky to the touch. Then I'll come back and apply the silver leaf. And if we like the way it looks, we'll go ahead and add it to each petal. If not, we'll just paint over it. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now the glue is tacky to the touch. I'm just going to take some small pieces of silver leaf and brush it on. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the silver leaf. I like the way it looks. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive on all the petals and add some more silver leaf to those as well. Again, it was $9.09. Remember, it had a medallion in the middle that I was able to remove. And I removed it because it wasn't flat. And I'm going to glue my flower right in the center, and it was in the way. So now I have this little cavity that I need to fill. So I have some Gorilla Glue, and I have one of the Dollar Tree round mirrors. And what I'm going to do is just glue that right in the center to take up some of that vacant space. And it really doesn't matter if I put it this way or that way. And I've already removed the sticker and the feet. And I'm just going to put that right in the center. Now I have more space to glue my flower onto. Now I have some of these large round and square gems. And I'm going to use it just to add a little bit more decoration to the frame. I guess I should say wall decor instead of frame. I'm going to do this. And to glue these on, I'm going to use hot glue. If I use E6000, Gorilla Glue, or Dollar Tree Fix-All Glue, it'll eat away at the back of the rhinestone, and that'll cause the gem to be dull. So I'm just going to put some glue right in the center and put it on there. And I have 4 of these gems. When I used these in a previous DIY, I made a beautiful jewelry box using these. So I'll link it below so you guys can check out the DIY as well. So I'm going to just put this right in the corner. Instead of putting the glue on the gem, I put it on the frame. Same thing with that corner up there. Okay, so I'm done adding the gems. I put the square ones in the corners. And as you know, where I put these round ones, then I put one here and here. Now this gem still will show after I add the flower. This one not so much. I put it there because I wanted to make it even. So I'm going to let this dry for about an hour, and then I'll come in and glue my flower to this. I have decided that I want to add silver leaf to the frame. I'm not going to do this part. Again, I've already added the rhinestones, but I am going to do the outside frame. I'm just going to take some of my adhesive and brush it onto the frame. Okay, so the silver leaf adhesive has set up for about 30 minutes. So now I'm just going to take some of my sheets and put it right on top of the adhesive. And that's all it is to it. You just keep adding the silver leaf. And I think I made the right decision. It looks so much better than the paint alone. See how shiny and smooth this is now compared to that up there? So I'm going to silver leaf the other 3 sides. Then I'll come back and we'll glue the flower in the center. Okay guys, so I'm finally done adding the silver leaf to the frame, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So now I want to go ahead and glue my flower right in the center. Okay, so again, here's my flower. I have the silver leaf around it. Alright, so here I'm going to put this one petal at the top. This is going to be the top. So it's going to be just like this. So now I'm going to take my Gorilla Glue along with some hot glue and glue this on. And now I'm going to press down. Now the hot glue will give this an immediate hold, but the Gorilla Glue is going to make it hold forever, okay? So I'm going to allow this to sit for 24 hours.